There's something coming out about Jobs or Job. I saw him at the top of the deck. Well, it's not a deck, actually, these. Now, where did I see? Yep, right here. First thing that came out. Either... Gosh. Yeah, there's something with Jobs or Job. Being that there's an S here, it could be Jobs, but maybe this is something biblical for some of you guys. I'm literally just going to take up the space on this thing, so, alright. So something with Jobs or... What else? A couple of letters. I was able to pull out an M, a B, MBV, Q. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. Whatever. I don't know. So anyway, let me see what cards come out. Let me see what situations or scenarios that are coming out. It's going to be a regular read. I will pull tarot if a huge story does not come out or something like that. I see something here. Oh. Oh, goodness. I know what I see. Take this how you want. The letters are JOBS, BQVM. I see something here. Alright. I also don't want to make anything of that, so I'm going to leave it be. If it comes out in a read, I will reference it, but I'm not going to push the issue. Give me a scenario. Hopefully we'll have something different come out with people. I don't know. It's just something different. Let's see. Ooh. Alright. Somebody may have... How can I explain this? Somebody may have been in some sort of a public eye or something like that. I'm not going to say any names. But somebody is like a big, they could be a model. They could be just somebody like up there, right? Could be somebody up there. They dumped you because they don't like the things that you do. Like, they don't like little habits that you have. Let's put it that way. Alright? This could be somebody at your job that you were dating. Maybe they're a model or something. They don't like certain habits that you have. Somebody's name could be Elaine. Somebody's name. Come on. Give me more. There's an Elaine here. Something about somebody's job. Somebody could have worked with Coles. The name Cole. Somebody actually tried to purchase somebody's life story. I want to purchase a story, but they paid a low amount of money, or they were offered a lower amount of money or something like that. It actually looks like it happens. There's somebody's name. Never mind. Something about buying somebody's life story. Give me more. There were two people. There were two people who played the same person. Right? Somebody showed up as a false person. Give me more. What else? Somebody didn't change the music. They kept it the same. Oh, nope. They played different music. Something with different music. Different music. Somebody could be born in September. Somebody could be born in February. They played different music. Something about some different music. This could even be somebody just switching up their music style or something like that. Something about some different... Oh, somebody might have to... Somebody's music that they're trying to use is not going to be approved or something. I don't know if that's industry stuff. I have no idea about that. You can't use somebody's music. You may have to change it. For some reason, somebody desires to change the music in something. Somebody's trying to cover something up, but they can't. Somebody's trying to switch from urban. I don't want to be urban anymore. I'm trying to switch over from being urban. Wow. Oh, that couldn't have to do with somebody changing the music. I have to change the music. I don't necessarily want it to be urban. Somebody may want to reclassify, or, you know, like how people go commercial or whatever they call it. They're trying to figure out which one they're going to drop. Somebody dropped something, but somebody's not sure what they dropped yet. So something is dropping where the genre is completely different. It is in efforts, and I want to be very clear, it's in efforts to change over. So I want to maybe, I don't know, maybe I want to move over from, I don't know, because I don't want to really pinpoint. Maybe I want to move music genres, right? Maybe I want to go from I don't know, ballroom or whatever, big band. Maybe I want to switch over. I want to use something a lot of people, big man, and I want to switch over to, I don't know, like the Ray Charles type of thing. Right, more solo, more soulful. But this is the other way. I want to go from soul to commercial. That's what it feels like. Somebody might be switching something up. I feel like it's an effort to obviously save something, right? Maybe somebody's losing their career. That's what it feels like. There's somebody here who is doing this because when they were part of some sort of a group, they wound up losing everything. I lost my car. I can't make purchases. Somebody can't make purchases because of some group effort, and they're deciding to go on their own. Give me more. What else? Child, hold on. Let me see how I interpret this. Wait a minute. Something is gonna, and I've got this twice. There's something that could actually crash into somebody's house. I don't know. I keep getting that. It came up twice, and I guess, was it twice? Knowing me, it might have been a couple of times. I just let it, and it came up again. So something is going to collide with somebody's house or a building. I keep getting that. It's weird. So I'm going to put these away. Put this right away. Put you in here. What's up? All right. What else we got? Let me tear it out. I'm going to put these letters away, too, because that could be for the first part of the week. Confirmation. Alright. I'm going to be careful of any collisions. Give me tarot. What do we need to know? Okay, that was fast. That was a fast flipper. Somebody's trying to make a decision. Somebody's trying to balance their choices. Somebody's having some internal conflict. Somebody could be a Libra who might be needing to balance something out or trying to make a decision. They're trying to make a decision about something where they need to compromise. So what am I going to compromise? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, they're compromising something. This is being done in the dark if you see the moon. This could have to do, I hate to say this, there's a decision that they're making, but it's in the dark. You're not supposed to know about it. How am I going to balance something out? Some of you guys don't even know that this person has some inner conflict. You guys have this Libra really, really worried here about, or they're trying to make a decision about. It could be a Pisces that they're trying to make a decision about. Somebody could have gone over water. Somebody could be located somewhere else, and they're trying to figure out how they're going to deal with something. Give me more. Okay, so there's something with a disagreement that is being had. So there's an Aries energy here. There's some disagreement being had over some expectation. The expectation wasn't met, obviously. There was some collaborative effort by a group of people, teamwork, to master something. They weren't able to do it, right? This is actually the type of group work which is considered shoddy, so confirmation. It's considered shoddy, so you don't even want anybody to know that you participated in this because its outcome is very embarrassing. Let's put it this way. Its origins, embarrassing. The outcome, definitely embarrassing. Why? Because it's made public. So literally, end to end, it's embarrassing. So there's some effort here, some disagreement now being had over this situation of a collaboration teamwork. Now, when we take a look at this card does suggest that this could be a church. It does suggest that it could be government. Or it could simply be your job, people at work. When we take a look at this and you go through textbook, though, it does talk about church. It also talks about government red tape. And the government could be your job. Or it could just be a regular job, something like that. All right, somebody could be an Aries. Somebody could be a Libra. Give me more. What is this incompetence that comes out? There was a group who acted in a way that they're now fighting. They do not, they're not even acknowledging each other, but you can still see that there was some group effort here. Give me, what else? And I see that it's a conflict. Okay. See, there's something here where somebody may have been doing something dark, right? Somebody doesn't want to be named amongst this, because if this were the Magician upright, it would say somebody's reaching out to their contacts, or they're trying to get things done and seeing who's who, can we, whatever, can you do me a favor, or do you know anything about, or can you help me out from high school, college, whatever, frats, or whatever people belong to, right? But this is also a cult. So this is going to take me back to a group of people again. I'm doing dark magic. I'm saying, abracadabra, or whatever the people are doing. They're doing something very dark. This is a trickery. There's deception. In this group, it could be somebody that lied. All right, somebody who manipulated something. This could be a Virgo energy. Some people say Virgo, some people say Gemini. When I see the Magician, I go Virgo, right? So it could be that energy or whatever. It could be in your chart. At the end of the day, somebody deceived somebody. So there's some deception, right? There's a group of people who did crap work, but there's also deception. Clarify, give me one more. Tell me, how is this connected? Is this a separate person within the group who's a Virgo who did the manipulation and lies? Or, let me see. That's a lost opportunity. Because the work was shoddy, these people were not able to gain some sort of new opportunity. A new opportunity to expand, make money, have a new beginning, master prosperity and abundance. It says that the opportunity is lost. I was actually going to say, this card doesn't say that it's actual loss. It just says loss of opportunity. That is incorrect. Loss of opportunity. Because they didn't plan well, but they also, it depends on the way you want to look at financial loss. Financial loss is I didn't get the job. That could be a financial loss. But you could literally be suffering some sort of financial loss and a missed chance. So I'm already losing money, and now I have a missed chance. I don't have a chance to regain this money, this opportunity. Capricorn, who is this? I'm sorry, Virgo energy is coming up. There could be a Virgo responsible for this shoddy work, responsible for a group of people missing an opportunity, responsible for this group of people who are now arguing and having some sort of conflict. One of the group members is suffering internally now. Give me more, please. What else? All right. Somebody could be a Pisces here with this hangman. Somebody's resistance to some sort of change here. They're not sure. At the end of the day, what it boils down to with the hangman is typically you holding on. I'm like, I'm going to make a decision, da-da-da, but I need to wait and see what pans out or whatever. It actually tells me that now it's time for somebody to move forward with a decision. The decision has been made or is being made. There's no more maybe. Somebody's resistant to change. They don't want this change. They don't want, because it's unwanted. There's a delay. They're trying to delay it. Somebody's being stubborn in a situation. I don't know what this is. This might be somebody trying to have a new beginning in a partnership, but they don't want to change something. So this, that's a bucket. This could actually mean I don't know. Somebody may not want to change their ways or things that they do. Somebody's being stubborn. I want to stay where I am. But this is actually you having to move. The other way, upright, you would have to surrender. Somebody's really trying to hold on. Like, I'm trying to hold on to something. What are you holding on to? Wait, hold on. Let me put this the right way on the board. I'm trying to hold on to something. I don't want something to change. I'm trying to delay this change. I haven't decided something yet. What are you trying to decide with this group? I'm trying to decide if I should take a chance towards something. Somebody still wants a new beginning. They're resisting change, but they still want a new beginning. They want to be spontaneous. They want freedom. You haven't made a decision yet, but you want freedom. Somebody could be an Aries. You guys might have a Pisces here and an Aries. I feel like if this is about some sort of a partnering up with this group work, because you guys at a job, at a church or something like that, organization, there's a Pisces here who was resistant to some sort of change. They didn't want to change something, where the Aries was like, listen, we need to change. I want to move forward. What's going on here? High Ferrant, child. These are three major arcanas too. New beginning, spontaneity, tradition, conformity. This could be family. Somebody could be deciding whether or not they want to marry. You could have a Pisces deciding whether or not they want to marry an Aries. The Aries is all in. They're like, okay. The other one, the Pisces, is they're like, I don't know about this. I'm holding off. I'm not sure how I feel. I'm stubborn. I don't want to give up my old ways. Whatever this person is doing. Because it says that they do stuff in the dark. So, but I also feel like the emotions that are hidden in the dark, that's what they're dealing with. They don't want you to know about it. You could be a Taurus that they don't want, or an Aries that they don't want anybody to know. Yeah, I don't want anybody to know what I'm thinking. What is this traditional conformity and spiritual guidance? They could be seeking counsel. They're trying to get the wisdom of others, but I feel like this person might be... never mind. Tradition, conformity, spiritual guidance. Something could be going to court with the Pisces and the Aries. There's a Taurus here, this Taurus energy. Or this Taurus... Hold on. Yeah. This is Seven of Pentacles coming out reversed here. So there's something in court. There's something going on in court or a marriage where somebody feels like... How can I explain it? I made an investment, either being in a relationship or business or something. I made an investment, but I'm not getting any money for it. I put all of this work in, and I'm not getting anything back. So this is work without results. Somebody's taking this to court. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Somebody's a Taurus. Something's going to court over some money, somebody's work. They didn't get a return on their investment. It could be an Aries taking somebody to court. Give me the outcome for this piece of it. The Empress reverse. Okay, this could be somebody's, this could be somebody's baby mama, ex taking them to court. Somebody who is not an upstanding citizen. All right, this person, they don't have the ability to grow. They might be lazy. They might be dependent on you for money. They're an Empress reverse. They could be a side chick mistress sitting around waiting for payments. And it says creative blockages. This person's trying to get in your way. This is what gets in the way of something. I feel like there's an Empress reverse that ultimately gets in the way of somebody's marriage. You could be a Taurus. Like this hoe. This hoe is taking you to court, or she gonna keep you in court to wreck your union or something like that. There's some group work to do this too. This is crazy. Give me this black magic and this Ace of Pentacles. What opportunity did they want you to miss that they're now missing? What is this opportunity? Yep, the opportunity to put you in poverty and hardship. It says that you guys, they wanted to trick somebody. A Virgo tricked them into making sure that they left you out in the cold and poverty. Nobody would help you. They discussed it with you. They lied all over you. And they wanted you to miss a financial opportunity when, in fact, they're the ones that actually lost. I feel like this is them now, hardship and poverty. This is Taurus energy. Somebody's in bankruptcy. Somebody needs help. I see more. Somebody could be reaching out to the church for help because they don't have any money. They didn't plan well. All right, somebody is having some issues here. I see crushes and I see a broken foot. I also see somebody could be suffering from hunger. Somebody could be a Taurus. They could be chasing you down. So if you're already having financial issues, this person is having worse financial issues, but they put themselves in that situation. This is not a case where you had a group of people come in and screw them over. They were part of the people who came in and tried to screw you over, so now they're suffering. Don't you give them one dime. You tell them to go eat at that same shelter and go down to the same pantry you had to go down to. You send them down there. Right down there. I had to go, so do you. Everybody gonna get this whooping, right? Since y'all was handing them out? Okay. Now, tell me what else is going on. Somebody's in bankruptcy. So there's a Virgo here who's in bankruptcy. They're trying to trick their way out of it. I feel like they're gonna sit up and ask somebody for some money. Somebody's gonna get hurt and ask somebody for some money. And they're gonna chase you for it, too. Right? It says that you have blocked emotions towards this person. And they missed an opportunity with you. They emotionally drained you. I feel like you guys are not dealing with them. You're a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Somebody may offer you some emotional love, or they want to have something new with you. It looks like you reject them. Whoever this water sign is, you reject them. Their love offer, Ace of Cups. The love offer seems shady. It's coming from... It looks like it could be coming from... It looks like it's coming from a Virgo or a Taurus. So somebody's got a weird background, right? They got a background of like doing weird stuff. Let's just put it there. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person They're younger. This also talks about seduction. They're going to try and come in and seduce you. A water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Seduction could be somebody younger, somebody who's into the arts. They're creative, they inspire you, but it also talks about seduction, right? It says that you guys turn this down. You like them all set. I think people are recognizing where trouble could lie. Or this might be about a new baby. Like, we're having a new beginning. I want to make you some sort of a love offer. Somebody might reject an Empress reverse because they know she is sexually off and she's dependent and she's been pregnant by is at the same time and collecting money, right? Somebody's having a Tower. It could be a Scorpio. All right. There is an Ace of Cups here. Somebody with blocked emotions. There's a new beginning here. Somebody's trying to seduce somebody, but somebody has a Tower. I don't know who this is. Chaos and destruction. There's some sudden change. It's Scorpio energy. Sudden change. Or it could be fire energy. Scorpio. Somebody might have Libra, Aquarius. Aries, Leo, Sag in their chart. Give me more about this. What's the revelation that comes out of the sudden change about this Page of Cups and this Ace of Cups? Somebody turned down somebody's sibling. Yup. Pisces. It was in secret. Somebody was trying to bang out your sibling. I told you. And it says that the siblings in Empress reverse. I guess you found out, right? So that could be a Pisces. Maybe you have a Pisces sibling. Or some of y'all got a Scorpio sibling or a Taurus sibling. You might even have this Virgo sibling. Somebody's a sibling. Somebody's younger. Somebody tried to seduce somebody. This Pisces looks like they tried to seduce a Scorpio, or Scorpio tried to seduce a Pisces. Whoever did it, they're Empress reverse. Could have been a Taurus. Somebody's name could be Novia. She a super hoe. That makes sense. Empress reverse, Novia. Her husband, the Tower. He is Scorpio. So she cheated all